Hi, I'm Abiola Jackson. This is the Entertainment News and Celebrity Gossip TV, Tuesday, April 1st. In Entertainment News today, courtesy of Hot New Hip Hop, we have some Ruby Rose news. So regarding Ruby Rose, was on the Bobby Altoff podcast, mentioning ex-boyfriend got her into creating OnlyFans content. Now she can't stop. So she's blaming ex-boyfriend DDG, convincing her to get into the OnlyFans, blaming him because as of now, since she's got into the business, she's having personal struggles regarding personal relationships and having lasting consequences on her public image of the OnlyFans. So this is what she's sharing on the Bobby Altoff podcast. So I'll let you listen to that podcast, her explaining that and her other personal situation. See, she's on the Bobby Altoff podcast. So I'll let you listen to that. One moment.
Into doing OnlyFans by my ex, and it was cool for the first couple of years, but now it's like I have to keep doing it too, so I kind of relate to you in that way, and it's just definitely put a damper on my reputation, but it's a choice I made and I'm just gonna stick it out.
How much do you think I would make if I started an OnlyFans?
A fuck ton. You probably, if it ever, I don't see anything ever dwindling down, but
just hop on. People say that all the time. They're like, you'd probably make a lot if you just, I don't think what do you do on that?
I do whatever my supporters want me to do. Pictures, videos, voice notes, messages.
Really?
Yeah.
How much do you make a month?
It depends. Good month, bad month.
On a horrible month, what would you make?
A horrible month? Probably 400,000.
Wish I need to do that.
And you would do, I don't like talking, I know you would never do it anyways, but I don't like to tell people or influence people to do it, but the reason why you would succeed is because you give innocent, but you're probably fucking freaky as fuck.
No.
Yeah.
What would I even post? There's no way. Do people...
what you post on your Instagram, honestly.
Really?
You being in, doing a little...
Oh my gosh,
soft
that's
work.
crazy. But you said it messes with your image.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you feel like that?
For sure. And especially in my relationships, I feel like
yeah.
Guys probably don't take me as serious because I'm an OnlyFans girl type of thing.
Yeah, I will say though that as someone I don't know, when I heard of you and stuff, it's never even, I don't associate you with OnlyFans, and I can't be the only one.
Oh, thank you. I don't know, some people do.
I just associate you with being on Instagram, but I don't ever.
Thank you.
I actually double checked before our interview if you did OnlyFans because I was not sure if that was.
Yeah, I don't get butt naked on it.
Okay.
You're
not.
Something.
It's not porn.
No porn. No fucking. I don't get fucked.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I would never.
What would you do if a sex tape was leaked of you?
Well, I don't know. I'm sure I'd be very devastated and very sad, but I know it would look probably very amazing, but still I'd be very devastated and seeing somebody.
I can't believe on a bad month you make 400. That's why you're so adorable, because you're just so stress-free with that money.
There's still stress.
There is, yeah.
But, because the more money you make, the more things you have.
That's true. The more I talk to you, the more I'm I should just start an OnlyFans. Ruby saying she makes $400,000 on OnlyFans in a bad month is unbelievable. I feel like people can talk whatever shit they want, but that is a lot of money and does have me thinking. Do you still get brand deals and stuff?
Yeah, I have a deal with Prize Picks.
Okay.
But, I make so much money, it's if it don't make sense, if you're not paying me what I want to be paid, I can take a picture and get paid $50,000. So it's if I'm not...
From one person?
No.
Just from posting it on?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So it has to be worth it.
So when you do these, is a part of you thinking that it'll boost specifically OnlyFans numbers? Like, I imagine a large part of our audience will be like,
I mean, like, my main, like, this is where I'm at. Like, my shit grows every month. Like, it's gonna do what it does regardless. Like, but also, like, me as my Instagram, my Twitter, my everything, because all that shit, it goes in tandem. So, like, it just, you know, like, of course I would hope it. I mean, my main focus isn't my OnlyFans. It's really, like, social media in general. Like, and I gotta keep my shit going.
Yeah.
Like,
So again, I'm back to the question of, like, rapper first, social media star first.
I don't want to be known as an OnlyFans sex worker. Like, no, thank you, please, guys. But like, I mean, I do music. That's what makes the most money is my OnlyFans. So but I do other things. Like, my main focus isn't that.
So how did you?
I started OnlyFans
decision, yeah, to
in 2020 during COVID, during the pandemic.
For what reason? Because
my ex did it, DDG. He started it first, and he told me to do it.
Oh, he got a kid.
He did. Congratulations to them. And yeah, so
how does that make you feel?
I love children, and he has been wanting a child, so I think that's lovely for them.
But no
ill feelings. Absolutely not. It's a baby.
So he convinced you, right?
Yeah, he was like people had been telling me to do it because I would like twerk on Instagram for fun already.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I did that, dropped out of college and moved to LA, and my life has just been like going up since.
What have you been buying? That's a lot of money. $1 million a month? Surely you're spending it on some dope shit.
I've bought a couple houses, some cars for myself and my friends and my family, and just like property. Like, I'm very frugal. Like, we're all three sleeping in the same bed at the hotel together.
No way.
We're flying Frontier home. Like,
that's pretty much it. That's it. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. She's on Jake Paul's show, or Jake Paul's podcast with his other partner, and then on the Bobby Althoff podcast talking about the OnlyFans. She talked about the pros and cons of the OnlyFans. She makes a lot of money. That's the pros, and the cons. It's affecting her public image, and her personal relationships. Like, guys ain't really taking her seriously. So I mean, those are the drawbacks, and those are the positives. I mean, it's mentioned it in the video and in the article. So I mean, she can't blame DDG. She said you can't blame DDG for her not getting the guys that she for her not getting the guys that she wants. You can't blame DDG for that. For her not getting the guys that she wants. She wants them to take her seriously. You can't blame DDG for that. I mean, it was her choice to get into it. She made the choice. DDG convinced her, but she could have at the same time said no. She could have backed away and said no, and at the time, but I'm guessing at the time she didn't really realize how much of a positive and negative effect it could occur onto her. She didn't realize it at the time, the positive and negatives. I believe at that time she saw more of the positive than the negatives at that time, because she looked at it from a money standpoint, drew in a lot of money. And then later on, when she got into the OnlyFans, she realized the drawbacks after getting into it for a while, making a whole bunch of money. So obviously at the time she didn't realize it, but even still, she had the chance to back out of it. So she can't blame DDG for that, saying that she's not really getting the guys that she wants because the guys aren't really taking her seriously because she's in the OnlyFans. You can't blame DDG for that. She had a choice to make. DDG convinced her and tell her, but she had the choice to back out of it. It's not like DDG put a gun to her head to say you better do this or else, or threaten her or whatever. She had a chance to back out of it, but it is what it is. Man, she's stuck. She's there. That's the thing. So for her to say she doesn't want to be known as an OnlyFans girl, I mean, that's going to be impossible to shake that image. It's going to be impossible to shake that image, because unfortunately, most will look at you for that one thing. They're not going to look at you. They're not going to look at you for anything else. Unfortunately, they're going to look at you that way. As an OnlyFans girl, they're going to look at you that way. So it's going to be very difficult to next to impossible to shake off that image. And like I said, you can't blame DDG for putting you in that position. You can't blame him. You have the chance to back out of it. You can't blame him for you not getting the guys that you want, because of him putting you into, convincing you to get into OnlyFans. Yeah, we can't blame him. So I mean that's the thing. Those are the pros and cons when you get into that kind of stuff. And then Bobby Althos wants to get into OnlyFans too. She's thinking about getting into OnlyFans. I thought that part was funny. She wants to get into that too. But see, that's the thing though. They're looking at the money aspect. They're looking at the money aspect of it. Bobby Althos, all I'm looking at the money. They're looking at the money. They're not looking at. They're not looking at the cons and the consequences and images and the image that it takes, or the image, how the image would affect you. They don't look at the image and how it affects you. They're not looking at it from that kind of. They're not looking at it from that standpoint. They're looking at it from a money standpoint. So I don't know. That's gonna be a tough image to shake off. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, for Ruby Rose, boy, to shake off that kind of image, you want people to look at you as something else, not an OnlyFans girl. That's gonna be tough. That's tough for people to look at you as something else. That's all I can say about that. I mean, obviously the money attracted you, without realizing, like I said, the consequences behind it and how it would affect your self-image behind it, until later on when you're into it, until you're deep into the OnlyFans, then you realize later on, oh, my image is going to be messed up, my personal life's kind of messed up, guys I want don't want me, you know what I mean? So I mean, that's all I got to say about this. That's it. I mean, the moral of the story is the pros and cons of OnlyFans. That's the moral of the story. Know the pros and cons of OnlyFans. And when you get into it, just realize the cons down the road when you get into this kind of thing. That's the moral of the story with OnlyFans. That's the moral of the story. That's it. But that's all I got to say about this. Hit the like and subscribe button for more entertainment news, Celebrity Gossip TV. Nothing else to say. That's it. Until next time, peace. Take care.